Since 2009, I have made my full-time living using the internet. I've also helped more than 1,200 other people start making sales and income online. And over the course of this video, I'm going to share with you what I believe to be the easiest way today that you can go from zero to a profitable online business. In fact, I'm going to give you a very simple exercise to do. It'll take you less than 10 minutes that'll immediately enable you to find your business idea, which you can then take and get started with in 24 hours or less. So let's get into it. In order to start an online business then, you first must have an idea. And this is where I see so many people get stuck and stay there for a long time because quite frankly, they don't know what idea to pursue. A lot of people don't even think they've got an idea. But what I'm about to show you in just literally the next couple of minutes is how to find so many valid business ideas that you will have so much choice that your next question is going to be, what do I do with this idea? Well, good news is once I help you find the idea in the next couple of minutes, I'll tell you at the end of this video what to do with it so you can actually get your business off the ground. So the first way to find your online business idea so you can quickly and easily get started is I want you to take a look at your life. And I want you to write down a list of all the skills and experience that you possess in your life as you've gone through your life. Right now, I don't want you to judge any of the ideas. I don't want you to look at it and think, do I want to build a business with this? Is it possible? I don't want you to question these things on this list at all. Right now, it's just about getting it all out of your head and onto paper or onto your notepad on your phone. So what skills do you currently have? What experiences do you have in your life? For example, if you are a school teacher, you have skills and experience, write it down. If you have a job right now that requires skills and experience, write it down. If you have things that you have learned in your life, write it down, whether it's something you do as a profession or a hobby. If you possess a skill or experience, write it down. And if you've got multiple of them, write them all down. Because when we've gone through these three options, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do with that list, because on this list that you're about to start putting together is your profitable business idea that enables you to quickly and easily get up and running in 24 hours or less. But what if you're listening to this and you're going, Dean, I don't know if I have skills or experience. Well, what is the second option then? Well, the second option, I want you to now write a list down of any past problems that you've dealt with in your life or any present problems that you're currently dealing with. For example, if I look back over my lifetime, I can tell you that one of the problems I had was at one point in my life, I had let my health slip and I was overweight. Then I learned a lot of stuff, put in a lot of work and effort over several years, and I lost over 40 pounds of weight. So you could say that is a problem in my life that I dealt with of losing weight and getting fit. So I would write that down. And I want you to look back over your lifetime, write down any past or present problems that you have dealt with, that you have solved, that you have overcome, or you're currently working through overcoming them. Write all of those down as well. And as you do this, you're starting to grow a list now. Maybe it's very short. Maybe you have little to no skills or experience, but you definitely have some, I know. Then you're going to write down all your past and present problems. Maybe you don't have many, but I'm sure you've gone through some because we all have in life. And then there's one final one that I want to give to you now that you're going to write these down as well. And that is interests that you enjoy. Now, this is slightly different to skills or experience you have. This could be things that you enjoy doing that maybe you don't have a huge amount of skill or experience with. Maybe it's something that you've always wanted to do more of because you've been truly interested in it, but haven't had the opportunity. I'll give you an example. I have always liked the idea of learning to play the piano. I think it would be amazing to be able to do that, but I've just never made the time to do it. That could be an interest I might enjoy. Maybe I've already started to learn the piano and I would write that down as an interest. Maybe you play computer games in your spare time. I want you to write down any and every interest that you currently enjoy. Again, don't judge it. It could literally be watching movies. It could be anything. Write it all down. And at this point, when you've done this, you are going to have a list of things that consists of skills that you have, experience that you have, past or present problems that you've dealt with or dealing with, and any interests that you also enjoy. Now, on that list is a wealth of ideas that has the potential to be turned into a simple and easy, quick online business. But there's a couple more steps that we've got to take. Number one, we need to validate which of those ideas are actually viable business ideas. But just before you do that, there's one thing first that you're going to want to do. I want you to look at that list and I want you to shortlist any that you would be willing and, more importantly, happy and excited to spend at least an hour a day doing every single day for potentially many, many years. Why? Because there's no point making money with something that actually you would despise and hate, right? There are so many ways to make money. You might as well do something that you enjoy, right? So shortlist any of those ideas, anything on that list that you would actually enjoy spending your time on. Now with that shortlist, I want you to go online. I want you to look around on YouTube. You can even go to Amazon. You can go to Google. You can even use AI. And I want you to have a look and see if there are people talking about those topics. So going back to an example I said earlier, if one of the things on my list is playing piano, I would simply go on over to YouTube and I would type in learning to play the piano or piano and just have a look. Is there lots of people making content talking about that topic? And if there is, you can be pretty sure that there is a demand for that topic, that there are people wanting to hear about, learn about, speak about, spend more time immersed in that particular topic. I want you to do that for each of the different things that you shortlisted on your list. If you find that there isn't really anything going on, there's no content, no one's talking about it, then maybe there isn't an audience of people for that. But I'll let you in on something. In this day and age, there's almost always an audience for everything. So write your list, shortlist the things that you would actually enjoy spending your time on every day, and then validate which of those things has an audience of people interested in it. Now, once you have this validated shortlist, if you've got one thing left on the list, there's your business idea. If you've got two or more, you now get the freedom of choice. Which one of those do you want to turn into a simple and easy online business? Make your choice. That is your starting point. And with that starting point covered, if you want to now know what to do with your newfound business idea, I've got a video for you that guides you through my complete 9-step plan of building an easy online business from scratch using your newfound business idea.